And with that, a major announcement today as we welcome into the studio Amanda Chin. She is the Senior Vice President of Marketing for the new expansion Bay Area team. Amanda. We see the name, we see the logo. We want you to say it and present it to our audience.
The Golden State Valkyries.
Welcome.
Thank you. What a warm welcome.
All right, so the Valkyries, first of all, look at that logo. Amanda, if you could kind of take us through a little bit of the identity.
Totally.
I know Valkyries comes from mythology, but take us more into how it ties into Golden State and what this team will represent.
Absolutely. Golden State Valkyries. So Valkyries is coming from Norse mythology. They are a host of warrior women that are responsible for granting an honorable afterlife to the bravest warriors. So obviously through line to our Warriors franchise as well, Golden State as the identifier, really representing both sides of the bay, where the team will play in Chase Center in San Francisco, but also have our headquarters over in Oakland, along with our practice facility. The other elements of the logo are really cool. We really wanted to lean into the sharp angular features because of the fierce name. So you see that triangular shape there, and really leaning into the V, right?
I know,
Put this on. V for Valkyries, V for victory. We've got a different view of the Bay Bridge here. So we've got the tower of the bridge sort of doubling as a sword going down the center of the logo. Valkyries fly. So the cables of the bridge are forming wings on either side of that sword there, double meaning there. And then the 5 triangles that form within the wings are sort of representing the 5-on-5 player action on the court. The color, really bold, unconventional. We're super excited about this color palette. And the 13 lines, as you mentioned earlier, were the 13th team to join the WNBA. So the 13 lines coming down from the top of the tower, the sword there, are really representative of us joining the WNBA as the 13th team.
13 symbolism. Keep expanding. We're so excited about that. But it's also, this has to be an immense responsibility that you led in all of this creation. What was it like for you and the concept of the goals you have to really create this fan base?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we wanted to do something that was going to be authentic. We wanted to do something that was going to stand the test of time. I think we're seeing some teams rename now. So endurance was a really key ingredient here, and making sure that we did something that the players wanted to represent as well as our fans, right? Something that people will be proud to wear. So that was a piece of it, but I think the other aspect that we considered was what do the fans actually want this team to be named? And so we did conduct a survey, and fans submitted more than any other name submitted. The Valkyries came up over and over and over again. If you look in our social media comments, we were teasing the name yesterday, and people are in the comments, Valkyries? Question mark. Some pictures of Tessa Thompson popping up as she is the Valkyrie character in the Marvel series. So I'm excited to give the fans what they've been asking for.
Give the people
what they want.
This whole Bay Area.
No better time for you guys to join. Welcome to the league, by the way. Welcome. Let's go.
Thank you.
No better time to join the league than right now, where the demand, the engagement. I was talking to Kathy a couple days ago about like just keeping up with the demand. Well, the Bay Area, Golden State has been at the forefront of everything. There's Golden State Entertainment. I've talked to David Kelly about that. You guys have a block party that's coming up.
That's right.
Being thrown
this Saturday, E40, Kaylani, Pilo.
Come on!
Wow. Bay Area natives that are going to be representing this team. Yeah.
I love that. And so, see, I love how you guys, we kind of do it here in the A as well, where you mixing that entertainment with basketball.
Yes.
Is that going to continue on the women's side with the Valkyries? And just, we see now with players that are like Flage, where she can rap and she can hoop. We see players expanding into the entertainment space. Are you guys going to kind of dabble like that with like Golden State Entertainment?
Yeah, well, we're headed in the right direction. We've got the name and the logo out there, and now we've got a lot of work to figure out how are we going to actually present this game to our fans when they show up in May 2025. But yeah, I think entertainment is a key ingredient here, right? Like, we want to figure out what is going to keep the fans engaged, what's going to have them coming back to the games time and time again. men? How are they going to be excited about showing up to the shop and buying the merch and liking and following and posting on social? So yeah, the entertainment is going to be a key piece of this.
And one more thing. So as you get prepared for 2025,
yeah,
you guys don't have any players.
No.
So you know what I mean? Because that's how you start to build an identity. You're like, okay, who's our star? Let's build around them. Or what's our coach's philosophy?
Yeah.
How do you build a brand with no one there yet?
I know. It's been interesting. I mean, it's really starting from ownership, right? Like when we look at the Bay Area, I think that it's an icon of progress around the world, and what our ownership group has been able to do in terms of building a legacy for the Warriors franchise is what we're looking to replicate on the Golden State Valkyries side.
Let's go.
Now, I know I'm having to unlearn, right? I'm like, it's not the WNBA Golden State team. It's the Golden State Valkyries. So yeah, we've got a lot of work to do in terms of forming an identity, in terms of who is our head coach. We actually did have Ohema join us as our general manager. So we do have that, and she's going to be working really hard at building what this team looks like. But in terms of what we represent, right, like what a Valkyrie is, I think is something that's pretty critically important to the brand as well. So we're excited to finally share that and see the fans' response.
I love that. Welcome to our
Thank you so much for coming on this really big day for the Valkyries.
Thank
the
you.
WNBA.
Thank you for having us.